So this is the next important part of what actually machine learning is doing, right? Um, what is it that it's actually doing, right? So what is machine learning? It is simply about transforming data, right? Meaning you are inputting some data and you want some output. Simple. So there is a transformation that is happening of this data into different form. The output can be anything, but there is a transformation of the data happening on different form. So the central problem of machine learning is to meaningfully transfer the data. That's what makes a machine learning a model which is giving some meaningful output. So what is a representation? Representation is nothing but different way to look at data. Or it's a encoding, you can say it's a kind of encoding, or just a different way I look at the same data. And same data can be looked at multiple ways actually, right? So machine learning is all about bringing out the representations which takes me closer to the expected output. I have a problem and I'm expecting an output, and this data should be represented in multiple ways, right? Because for the transformation to happen, it should be represented first of all in multiple ways for the transformation to happen, so that with every representation, I'm moving closer to the expected output. It could even one representation can be there, right? But multiple can also be there, but either way, some representation has to happen, and that will get me closer to the expected output. This is what is machine learning: transformation of data to the expected output, by representation. Now let's take a very simple example, very easily understandable. Let's say I have a color image, right? Color image can be stored in RGB or HSV, right? RGB means red, green, blue, and HSV means hue, saturation, and value, right? So both of them are 3 by 3 arrays, 3 by 3 matrix, right? Both of them are 3 by 3 matrix, but the value and the representation is different. Now, if a problem is to select all red pixels, I want to do something on the red pixels. I want to, let's say, maybe reduce the red in that, only red in that, or something, right? Then RGB representation is better, because I have a plane which is completely R. I can easily manipulate the data, or if I want green, I can manipulate the data. Similarly, if I want to reduce the saturation of an image or increase the saturation of image, then RGB will be very difficult. Right? Then you need HSV format. Right? So HSV form with the right representation, we can then use that representation to reduce saturation. So whatever representation is taking me closer to the expected output is the representation I chose. So here I did it using a brain, but if machine learning can do this representation, that's what this is about. If machine learning can represent the data properly, so that transformation can happen, take me more closer to the expected output. Simple. So now we'll take one very, very simple example, which would be the, one example to understand whatever we have discussed till now, right? So in machine learning, there are multiple terminologies, or you can say multiple problems, right? One of the most well-known one is a classification problem. Right? Classification means I have some data, I have to classify the data. For example, image classification. Let's say I have some images, I have to classify the images. Let's say I have a bunch of images, I want to classify. I have to classify. These are all images of a house. These are all images of a people. These are all images of animals. These are all images of plants. This kind of classification. So in this case, there are multiple classes that it's getting classified into. Any image you get, it will get classified into, let's say, one of these 10 types. Let's say building, road, human being, animal, tree, etc., etc. So this kind of classification is called multi-class classification, right? So whatever input is coming, it should fall into one of these classes, predefined classes, right? This is multi-class classification. Now, same kind of thing, binary classification means the same classification, but the output is only two things, yes or no, basically, right? Or it can be good or bad, true or false, anything which is binary, either or. So this is binary classification. So now let's take a simple example. We want to develop an algorithm which can take a point xy in the coordinate system, right? And the data is like what you see. There are some black dots and there are some white circles, or black circles and white circles. There are some solid circles and some open circles, we can say that, right? And our classification problem is, given a point, any point x comma y, is it likely to be a black circle or a white circle? So you have been given some data, which is what we are seeing on the screen right now. And then the question is, come up with an algorithm by which, given another new point, I should be able to predict or classify binarily, is it going to be white or black? Right? This is binary classification. So let's say this is the problem, which is we are trying to understand how will we solve the problem if we are machine learning, right? How should we be doing this, right? So machine learning is all about transformation of data and representation. So first of all, machine learning will know how to be able to solve this problem or bring to a point where this problem can be solved easily. To be able to do that, first it has to do some representation of data. How will it represent this data? If it is just using the representation of xy as it is given, right? Then basically what we are trying to do is, in this case, we are trying to draw a line, some curve, right? That's the beginning. We tend to draw a curve between which can bifurcate this xy plane into black and white dots, right? That's the whole thing we are trying to do, right? In this case, it could be a straight line. Maybe we don't want to do a curve. See, okay, because it's a 2D plane, we are saying yes, we want to put a straight line. Fine. So we have the raw data. Now, when we look at it, we can say that yes, there is a, I forgot to draw a line here. There should be a line here. I missed that. So there should be a line here. So basically, this is the line we are trying to draw, which will actually bifurcate the plane. Now, even if I have the line, still classification is not so easy. Although there is a formula to do that, but the better way to represent is I change the coordinate system, right? I change the coordinate system in a way so that all the black will fall onto one side of the y, on the positive x, and all the whites fall onto the negative x. In that case, by using a simple formula of if my point has a value of x positive or negative, just with that comparison, I can say is it white or black, right? So machine learning is all about transform the given data, which has answers as well as input, into a representation that can easily predict given a new data, right? So this is what is binary classification, an example. This is what we are expecting from machine learning to do.